So hello guys, in this video we will talk about MAC addresses. So what is MAC address? So MAC address, the full form is Media Access Control Address. So this is the full form of MAC address, and it is a unique identifier assigned to the network. Okay, so MAC address is a unique identifier assigned to the network interface card, which is known as NIC of a device. Okay, so let's talk about the key features of MAC addresses. The key features includes the format. What is the format of MAC addresses? So typically it is represented by hexadecimal and divided into 6 pairs. Let's say examples are like 00, then column, then 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D and 5E, or maybe it is 00, 1A, 00, 1A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5B. So these are the basic representation of MAC addresses. The second feature is the purpose. What is the purpose of having MAC addresses? The purpose is it is used for device identification. So the first purpose is used for device identification. Okay, the second is for communication. Within our local network. Okay, so basically MAC addresses are used for identification and communication within a local network. Let's say here you have a network. Here this is network 1 and this is network 2. So MAC addresses are using for connection and communication identification of inside a network, not to the other network. If you want to communicate with the other network, then IP addresses are used. Okay, so this is the basic difference between IP addresses and the MAC addresses. So MAC addresses used for local communication, IP addresses are used for inter-network communication. Okay, and the third one is it is essential for Ethernet, Wi-Fi or other protocols. And the third feature is scope. So basically operators within the same network segment is the scope. Okay, so basically the scope of this MAC address is operators within the same network segment. as it works at data link layer. The fourth one is characteristics. So in the characteristic part, it is a permanent address. It is globally unique address. So the addresses of two devices can't be same. Okay, no two devices have the same MAC addresses. In comparison, while comparing it with the IP address, the MAC IP address is used for routing. Sorry, or communication across different networks. Okay, so when you want to make communications across different networks, then IP addresses are used, and MAC addresses are used for local communication. So how it works? So when two devices on the same network communicate, two devices on the same network. So here same network, two devices, device 1, device 2. When they interact, when they communicate, then their MAC addresses are used to ensure that data reaches the correct destination. Let's say here this is the device 1 and this device want to send some picture, some data to the device 2, but how this data know that the destination is device 2? So for that we used MAC addresses. So the data have MAC addresses of the device 2, and then the data reaches the perfect location, the correct location where it has to be. That's why MAC addresses should be unique and no two MAC addresses should be the same. So in this video I will end this video here, because I give you the rough idea of what is the MAC addresses are and what is the difference between the IP addresses and the MAC addresses. So if you like my video, please feel free to subscribe. Thank you.